I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offload.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Covington after the Bulls pick up 2. Embiid, the pass to Covington, goes back up, and he hits the jump shot. Covington's got his first basket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day. And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injury. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gibson dishes to Gasol. A baseline J. It's Butler that time on the assist by Gasol.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA it's a herd mentality if something works. No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Here's Butler. Okafor with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Pass to Gibson. Out to the right wing. Dunleavy kicks to Gibson. Okafor with the steal. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Rose. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Bulls trail by 6. Now the feed to Gibson. Gasol against Embiid. Here's Rose. And the shot falls short this time.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. The 76ers leading by 6. Smith outside with the teardrop. Here's Embiid, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Covington. Smith, the pass to Okafor. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rose goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Assisted by Jimmy Butler.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Covington, defended by Dunleavy. Covington dishes to Okafor. Good!
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Bulls trail by 8. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I caught up with head coach Brett Brown. I asked him what he'd most like to see from his team today, and he told me we'd really like to keep Pau Gasol under wraps in this one. He went on to explain that Gasol can take over games with his efficiency on the offensive end, and the key to their win will be getting a hand in his face every time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's McDermott. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No good from Grant. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the fans that had so much success under his tenure. There was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And so Moore nails both of them.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team in the way they approach the game.
Fires from 14. No good off the front iron.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The dish to Landry. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Bulls knocking down the 3.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just gotta love that determination.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Noah kicks to Moore. Stolen by Thompson. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. 6 seconds left to play in the first. Jacks up a 3. Shot is off. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened.
It's like a dream come true.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Portis is out there at Pau Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Brooks. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season. And with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Cannon kicks to Embiid. Dishes to Covington. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Smith checked in for Cannon. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Embiid the screen. Lets it go from the wing. And the 76ers get it back. And it's Okafor missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rose, good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low-post defense.
Fires the 3. Rose with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 6. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of side speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot Greg 63% from the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
Rose. Excellent D there from Okafor.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Out left to the wing. Gasol a screen. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. Feeds to Gasol. And the officials call a traveling violation.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Portis. There's a good screen. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Gibson. Well, they're passing to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Dunleavy. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Covington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Okafor. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Gibson. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
There's the pass to Thompson. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. That's good. He has 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The 76ers leading by 10. Passes it to Cannon. Can't get it to go.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure.
And that does it for the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first. And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is about.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Terrific work by Embiid. 10 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
They've got Embiid, Robert Covington out there with Okafor. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. They get it back. Back to Embiid over Gibson. Here's Okafor, and he dunks it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking it.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
Here's Cannon. He kicks to Embiid. And here's Covington from the arc.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Embiid throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just...